think BJP's manifesto speaks quite a bit about capitalizing on the youth power that India has today. If we see what is happening in India, there is India is experiencing one of the most important transitions, that is demographic transition. Today, if you see, it's very interesting to see that almost 1/5 of the electorate that we have, almost 800 million people or perhaps even more, are going to vote this time for the general elections, and 1/5 of that electorate is first-time voters. So you have a lot of young population now stepping in and assuming responsibility and becoming really assets. Now, BJP in its manifesto talks about looking at the young people in India. Historically, we looked at youth as our demographic promise. But BJP has this vision to look at them as national assets. And how is it going to really convert the young people into the national assets is perhaps by creating job opportunities and creating an ecosystem for better education. Now, you might turn around and ask me, how are the jobs going to be created? I think BJP's manifesto speaks about huge investments in the area of infrastructure. It could be urban infrastructure, it's also rural infrastructure. And whenever there are huge investments in infrastructure, jobs are bound to be created. The second job creation opportunity I see is in the area of foreign direct investments. Though BJP ruled out FDI in the multi-brand retail, I think other sectors are pretty much open for FDIs. That's another great opportunity for our young people to get jobs. India missed a great opportunity of being a part of the East Asian miracle. If we go back and check, Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, all of them have grown phenomenally during that decade that ended in 1998. But somehow India missed the bus at that time. That's because India couldn't capitalize on the young people that it had. But now I see, thanks to BJP's manifesto and talking about capitalizing on the power of the young people that India has, somewhere between 500 to 600 million young people, I think India is going to now get out of that league of non-performers and get into the performance mode and get into the new orbit. There is unplanned development, then obviously you won't have, let's say, the quality of life that you're aspiring to have.